Reaction to that, Rob, that result there today?
The truth is, and I just said to the players, the nice part is I still saw a lot of good qualities in us. I think we paid. I think ultimately over the course of the game we paid for a relatively slow start, probably a little bit sloppy. I mean, we actually conceded some early points with a strong wind behind us quite easily. We missed a couple of real soft tackles that lead to one try. We give up a bit of momentum and then give up a relatively soft penalty on the floor that gives them a drive in position, and they score from that. And I kind of think that always made it very difficult for us. The truth was, though, after that start, as I say, we actually showed some very good qualities. I know for a fact when we add up possession stats and territory stats, we probably have been quite well in control of those areas. But unfortunately, that doesn't win you games of rugby. Maintaining control and breaking the line, and maintaining your defensive discipline. Those are things that will win you games, and at times they just slipped away. I think the last period of the game where Saracens score, you can almost scratch that off. With any other score on the board, that last passage of play never happens, and it's a relatively tight score line. And I don't think we were miles away from getting a losing bonus point today, but we would have needed to have been just a little bit more clinical. And as I said to the lads, I don't think we were really firing in that first 15 minutes. I thought we lacked a bit of physical edge, and the one thing that happens when you play Saracens, if you lack a bit of physical edge, you pay the price pretty quickly. I thought after that first period, we got ourselves in the game and we looked quite a big, strong physical side, and we carried across the game line pretty well. We kept ball pretty well. We did make individual errors that broke us up at times, but on the whole, there was some good stuff there. But the truth is, you can't just be good against Saracens. You have to be very, very good.
How frustrating
is it? I thought today a lot of the time we were just good.
How frustrating is it that first 15-20 minutes again that you kind of you weren't really at the races?
It is frustrating. Again, it's a focus thing, and it's more than anything else. And it was a bit the same with us last week. We had little moments of just losing focus, and it hurts you against the very good sides. And I think we've seen it 2 weeks in a row now. Now we're in an interesting position because we've lost a couple of games for the first time at the start of the season. I think we're at the bottom of the league, and we've got a good team coming here next week, and it's going to be interesting to see how we respond to that. And I've just said we've got to make sure we respond in the right way. We need to be a bit nervy and a bit edgy, but we need to do that in the right way, and it needs to bring the best out of us.
You played Henry at 10 for the second week in a row, and Gareth came off. How do you think that is? Because obviously last season you had lots of success with Henry outside Gareth. You've kind of changed it and brought Ollie Devoto in. Some people might say perhaps Gareth should be playing in there with his experience and what have you.
I think broadly speaking, the reality is we've been away to Wasps, who are a good side, and I think probably showed in their performance against Tigers yesterday that we actually didn't do too badly up there in a game that we're very disappointed not to win. And today we played against the double champions who came here pretty much full on, and I actually thought their international players played very, very well for them. And potentially without that last score they've beaten us by a score, and it doesn't feel so bad. I think I'm not going to overreact to the results, because what I will react to is the performances, and if the performances aren't good enough by individuals, then we'll make changes. But if the performances are good enough by individuals, then they'll stay in. So I'll make a decision once I've watched the game again.